This is Bree Mills. Join us for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the making of Under the Bed's The Growth. What is The Growth about? Well, the fun thing about Under the Bed as a series is it's a vignette series. So each episode is its own universe and gets to tackle a different aspect of horror, and we love to play homage to classic horror films. So The Growth is, in part, it's a homage to films like Frankenstein and Reanimator. I was inspired to kind of wrap this body horror story in and around, the topic of sex and religion, and the fact that a lot of sexual repression occurs because of one's, kind of conservative views and beliefs around, masturbation and self-pleasure, and how if you take part in that, it is a sin and you will be kind of punished for it. And Annie, our protagonist character, does give in to her curiosities about sex, and as a result, essentially brings upon a curse that evolves out of her body. Lulu is one of our regular actresses that we work with, and we've worked with them on a variety of projects, including both past horror projects and live action food and RA projects. They do really well, they really enjoy it. They're super fun to work with, so it was a pretty easy choice. They would be down for the ride, so to speak.
I am Lulu Chu, and today we are shooting for Under the Bed. Yeah, I play Annie, a Catholic stepdaughter. I did grow up very, very Catholic, so easy for me to fall into these roles. And of course, you have amazing actresses, Penny Barber playing my stepmom and Sophia Locke playing the doctor, so it's gonna be really hot.
Penny really enjoys the stepmom fantasy and enjoys the sort of religion play stuff as well. So I knew from having worked with her in past projects she'd be a good fit. She was very enthusiastic. Sermon-y, so sort of self-righteous looking, full of the spirit, to, stern mother, to a little bit horrified, like shocked and appalled. Those are your three looks.
I play Mary, who is a charming woman, good with children and small animals, very warm and inviting. She's just a ray of sunshine in any room she walks into. I'm lying, sorry. She's terrible. I definitely was raised in the church. Honestly, it was more the men that were like this, to be blunt. This is how it's gonna be, and it was like inconceivable to her that it could be a different way.
Because I raised you right.
And Sophia is another actress who we've worked a ton with. I've done a bunch of projects with her in the last year. She's a great actress, and she can play a real variety of characters. So I thought, being that confident, somewhat frazzled doctor, but still looking amazing, and being kind of, in a sense, our Dr. Frankenstein would be a fun challenge for her.
Hi, my name is Sophia Locke. I'm playing Dr. Hunt. I'm really excited to kind of play with the dynamic of having horror, almost excitement about this growth and being the doctor in the situation. I like the idea that I need to stay calm, but also I'm kind of excited about it from a scientific standpoint, and I'm also a little bit terrified. I like all of those together as a combination, and I think it'll be really fun to play in a sex scene with all of that. It adds an extra layer for sure.
I can drain it.
When you say drain it, do you mean?
Release the pressure naturally. It'll give her body a chance to recover.
Cut.
Yep, switch
Coming
the
out
room.
the side.
Yeah, Penny single would be
Big one.
great. So I'm working with the Pig Machine crew for this project. They're a crew that we work with for a lot of different projects at Adult Time. They have a really great team, lots of skill sets that lend themselves very well to this series. I feel very comfortable working with them on these sort of larger scale cinematic projects. Everybody set? Go ahead and call it, Mike.
Action. My name is Mike Vegas.
What do you do here on Adult Time?
Oh, here at Adult Time, I do so many different things, but my day is consisting of being director of photography and camera A, which means that I'm going to be setting up the shots, planning out the movement, making sure that the lighting is right and the exposure of all of our shots are right, making it so nice.
5, take 1, 2, camera 1, audio, comment marker. Action.
I'd like to bring you into a state of tension and hold you there for an appropriate amount of time and kind of take you on a ride by using harsh shadows, low angles, making you feel like you are in sort of a twisted world with a little bit of a Dutch angle or, you know, some underlighting to give you that classic horror movie look.
You know, everything you see in the final product in terms of how it's lit, the cinematography, the photography, obviously the prosthetics themselves, it's all representative of the great team and organization that they have behind the scenes. Yes, let's get mics on, everybody. Can we get Gabe on standby with a lot of goo, too? And they also work very closely with Bawdy by Gabe, who is a prosthetics artist, who's obviously the one responsible for all of our special effects.
Hi, my name is Gabe, also known as Bawdy by Gabe. Adult Time has brought me in to do prosthetics, and so that has gone anywhere from fake penises that we do for Futa World or pregnant bellies for Prego World, and all of the above fun, weird stuff that Bree comes up with. So the prosthetic for growth, Bree initially came to me with the idea that she wanted a xenomorph kind of fill. And so we want to still stay in the realm of phallic shape. And so we had a lot of textural things, but we still need to keep it soft, so it's good for the girls, user-friendly. But she mentioned inky greens and blacks and gunmetals, and so it's a little bit more of a departure from what we normally do, but I think it came out really cool.
What's going on set right now?
So I just applied the prosthetic to Lulu, and so now the whole group of them are doing a run through of the first scene. So there's a little chaos going on in the background.
Let's do this. Let us just demo the dialogue for crew so they have a full sense of what's happening here. We're gonna do all the coverage up until the splurt, and then we'll do the splurt, and then we will carry forward.
Action.
My initial reaction was, yes, I get a weird dick. Whenever you add prosthetics, that's automatically just gonna be a little more difficult because you have to do the whole getting them on, making sure it looks natural, fixing them if they start to lift at all during the scene. Have you seen the prosthetic you'll be working with?
No, I have not. Is it here?
It's here.
We're gonna go on a fun scavenger hunt after this. I'm gonna go see if I can find it.
Okay. Have you seen the prosthetic?
I have.
What did you think?
It's so fun, and it fits Lulu so perfectly. Weirdly, it kind of works with her body proportions. Looks like it might be fun to fuck.
When she says I'm just gonna take a look. I would love to see from you kind of almost, because you've obviously seen it, so kind of yeah, that kind of reaction. I would, watching that wide, at some point might slightly
absolutely.
Dutch like
Where
that.
I'm going next.
Yeah, thank you.
Reading mine.
So the prosthetic's made of silicone and foam. So all of our prosthetics usually are rigged so that they can shoot.
So then I want the dick to be way gooier than that.
What's the biggest challenge when working with prosthetics in adult films?
So a normal prosthetic is usually an encapsulated piece. So it's covered in this film of plastic that you're able to blend off these edges and you have perfect edges. It's not really meant to be aggressively used. All the stuff we do with Adult Time is gonna get aggressively used. All of our products are pure silicone, so we don't have to worry about anything rubbing off. And so it's very safe for all the girls, or boys, depending, whatever we're doing.
We've got all the other parts of the movie filmed. This is our day where we're wrapping it up. And so it's gonna be nice to see all of the actors take what they've learned about their characters and compile it into this one culmination that should be pretty gross. Also some squirting fluids from the prosthetic. Ew.
Hi, I'm Remzy. I'm the editor for the movie The Growth. When I receive the footage, I take a look at the script, I read it. I just build the story as it was intended by the director. Once my story and dialogue is locked down, to drive the narrative, I like to pick the right music to convey the oppression of the religion in the music while transitioning into the body horror stuff. When I choose my sound effects, I always think of the place, the location of the movie that has been made. So for that example, it's been in a hospital. So I want every sound to be kind of cold. All the sound is coming from the same place and it feels grounded. This movie was meant to be green, you know. The green colors is really hard to work with because it doesn't help the skin tones of the performer. I'm really pleased with the outcome. What made this project unique was the use of the prosthetic. It was so well done in the production by Michael Vegas, Bawdy by Gabe, and Bree Mills, the director. It was so well shot, I didn't have to use any kind of post-production thing to mask the prosthetic or to enhance it in some kind of way. It's all real. I really hope all the fans enjoy the movie as much as I did cutting it.
Help! Is she conscious?
Yes, but something is wrong.
Okay, what happened?
I don't know. She just woke up like this.
Fine, get her in here.
It's really weird. It feels weird.
I love working with people that like doing fucked up shit.
Working with Bree and the whole cast and crew is just amazing. I love it, honestly. It's great vibes on set, and the scripts are always good, and it's just a lovely time.
They are signing my script because that's one of my rituals this year.
I like the weird stuff. I really, really like to do like a very different sort of day on set, and I know that especially with Bree Mills and Adult Time production, I know it's just next level when it comes to the attention to detail and how it's shot. So I know it's something that I'll be proud of.
You had your one hand here and your one hand was sort of doing this, which I liked because it gives also a detail of which we can cut into in the beginning.
Everyone on set cares. If you're working with people who care about the story, which people around here very much do, it's always going to be special. So it's nice to work with Adult Time where I really feel like every shoot is special. I'm always very happy to be involved. I'm glad I play a terrible mother so well.
If you had to describe the growth using 3 words, which would you choose?
Shameful.
Horrifying.
Probably girthy. I haven't seen it yet. I'm guessing girthy? Is it girthy?
More come. More come. That's what's happening. All right.
I think it's going to confuse a lot of boners out there. I think they're going to watch it and be disturbed that they were turned on by it, which is a really, really fun kind of porn for me to do.
Yes, I get to play a super religious person again. I really like when porn and religion intersect. I think it's very interesting.
The one thing I would want people to take away from watching this film is the importance of sex education in society. So this is definitely a story about what happens when people are not properly educated. It's also meant to be a little bit of a satire of what does exist in real life, which is people being shamed and told that if they do get to know their own sexuality or do get to know their own bodies, that they're going to be punished for that in ways that are not too far off from the very outlandish, monstrous creation that we've made. And so, you know, while people can look at this and think, oh, it's a campy horror movie, that's pretty much what a lot of people in our society deal with on a regular basis. So what's the real horror? I would leave that question for people.